gym trainer's just died and there's a werewolf over here to witness it. But I guess Ezra's like, does that mean you've got a job offering now? Hello everyone, welcome back to my Solar System Legacy Challenge. This is episode 36. We are here this morning with Maisie, who's just having her breakfast before school, and Ezra is up just doing a little bit of gardening. He is not fully rested, but I wanted him to get up and do a little bit of gardening before Maisie heads off to school. So he is just harvesting some plants and selling those to get us some money, and he is officially finding his job because we are pretty desperate. We have got bills to pay. So he has been having a think about what he wants to do, and he's always really enjoyed fitness and really helping other people. But we obviously know that the athlete career wasn't exactly what he wanted to do. It wasn't really, the area that he was enjoying. He likes fitness and he likes helping people, and he was always trying to encourage Piper at the gym and everything like that. So he is thinking, I could still go into fitness, but maybe as a personal trainer, and I feel like that would be really, really good for him. So he is actually going to be joining the personal trainer career. It is a custom career, and it says personal trainers are experts in fitness training. He has maxed the fitness skill, so it just makes so much sense. And work with customers to reach their exercise and wellness goals. This is obviously something he is starting to think about himself. If you like fitness and want to help others get fit, this is the career for you. I just think this is so perfect for him, to be honest. So it's 30 simoleons an hour, 8 till 4, Monday to Fridays. I think that is really, really good for him. He's not actually starting work today. Of course he's not, but he can get a head start. Oh my gosh, 240 simoleons. Perfect. So in order to get a promotion, he does actually need to start a fitness club, which is something I will probably do once we get back from school with Maisie. Obviously, we're going to spend most of the day with her, and then when we get back, we can spend a little bit of time with Ezra. But before she goes off to school, I think I'm going to have her come upstairs, and I know we haven't got loads of time for it, but all she needs to do for her career, she's done her homework, she's got her skills up other than the entrepreneur skill. And the best way for her to do that is to actually do some streaming. So she's going to come over and do a 15-minute stream before she starts school. As this is the best way for her to get her entrepreneur skill up. I know there are other ways to do it, but Maisie, she's not a creative sim, so she's not exactly going to be making things and listing them all plopsy, and I still don't think she'd be the sort to be doing odd jobs and things like that, because she's still a teenager. So for now, she's just going to be live streaming, and that does actually increase the entrepreneur skill. But she didn't get very long for it because it's time to head to school. Maisie has made it to high school and it is actually snowing. We are going to come over and have a chat with our friend Jenna Smith at the moment. And I think we might take this time to introduce ourselves to a few other students that we haven't actually met yet. We met most of them, but there are still a few that we haven't actually said hi to. So we're going to come over and give ourselves a friendly introduction to everyone. And Esme's being mean again. Of course she is. And we're going to come over, we're going to say hi to Isabella. We miss her, we miss hanging out with her all the time, so we're going to give her a bracelet buddy fist bump, although she's running away from us. But I said it before, I just feel like Maisie kind of wants to come off as a bit popular. I think she wants to be friends with everyone, so I think she'd really want to say hi to everyone at least and make sure all of the students know her name. So she is going to introduce herself to everyone that we actually have not met yet. So we have met most people. We're going to come over and say hi to Nick as well. But I think everyone else we have actually met before. Oh, it looks like someone has got a crush. That wasn't Maisie. He's got a crush on Adriana over here. So Joseph, he's crushing a little bit on her. I wonder if we can maybe set them up eventually. But Maisie is feeling really proud because she was asked about Woohoo. Girl, you don't know anything about Woohoo. We still need to get her some Woohoo education, but my goodness, we've got bills. We've not got enough money, but hopefully we can get there eventually. We will, but it's going to be a little bit of a grind, I think. But as long as Ezra keeps working hard and Maisie keeps streaming, I think we'll be alright. It just means we might be a little bit broke for a little while, but we're going to come over and say hi to Nick before our classes start any moment. I guess we'll have to have a chat with Isabella afterwards. They didn't look too promising. We have got amazing compatibility with him. We think he's admirable, but he thinks we're quite quite pretentious. Maybe because we are like, oh, I'm surprised we haven't met yet. Everyone here knows me. Adriana, we've got good compatibility with, but we both think the other is pretentious, which, I mean, Maisie is a little bit pretentious, but we love her for it. Joseph we think is interesting, but he thinks we're pretty immature. And I think that is everyone we actually introduced ourselves to this morning. But I did have a little bit of a fiddle around with the classrooms, and it looks like it may have worked because everyone's actually going into class, and Maisie is going to a separate classroom to her cousins who are older than her, of course, so they're going to go into a different room, and then she is coming over here. She's sitting next to Atticus at the moment, so maybe we can have a chat with him after class as well. She's chosen to sit here. I was having a little bit of a think about her friendship group, and I would like to remove Jermaine because he was that kind of sympathy friend that we had as a child, and we don't really talk to him anymore, so I am going to kick him out of the friendship group, and that does mean we have another slot, and obviously we can get more like spaces and everything, but it'd be nice if Maisie could get some more friends now that she is a bit older. So other than Lorenzo, who is refusing to sit down, and one empty seat, it looks like we've actually managed to make high school work, which is really good. I guess there is another student that we can actually have join us. I must have, miscalculated or whatever, but at least it's working, and Maisie is in class. She's listening hard today. She's not making any notes. I'm not too sure why. Oh, she's acquired the writing skill, archaeology skill, and Salvadorian culture skill. So she's still feeling really, really good, and she wants to chat with other students. I definitely think she doesn't want to come off like she cares about being popular, but she definitely does. So we'll try and have a chat with a few other students after class today. I'm trying to remember who she got along with really well in the last time we came to high school with her, but at the moment she's just talking to Atticus as he is the one sat next to us. And we've also got Owen over here. I think she got along quite well with Owen. Yeah, they have amazing compatibility. We don't have our sentiments with him anymore, but I seem to remember that they got along quite well because he's quite athletic and so is she. So these are two more potential friends that we could have. Everyone else is kind of leaving. I'm not too sure on Adriana, even though they've got good friendship. They both think each other is pretentious. And then, I don't remember what we thought about Cicero. So he's got amazing compatibility. Oh no, that's Atticus. We've learned he's an overachiever. To be fair, I feel like Maisie would get along quite well with him. Cicero, we've got good compatibility with. Okay, that's still good. That is still good. But I kind of like the idea of Atticus maybe being her, like, not rival as such, because I think that is more, where is she? Isabella. I think Isabella's her, like, academic rival, if it were. Whereas I feel like she and Atticus can really get along quite well. They could be, like, study partners if they're sat next to each other in class. And she does need to be friendly with a faculty member, and she would definitely do that. She's a little bit of a suck-up, I think. So I want to see where our teacher is. I feel like she'd want to come and say hi to her teacher. We did actually speak to him last time. Oh no, we haven't spoken to him. We need to give him a friendly introduction. He is sat over here next to Isabella. See, she is just as bad as us, isn't she? I think I'm going to add Atticus into our little friend group. He has taken his lunch in here to continue talking to Maisie. I think that'd be a good idea. We've learned that he's a high school student and he is a football team captain. Nice work. So he's not just on the football team, he is the football team captain. So he's not only academic, but he is athletic as well. We're coming over now to speak to the other teacher as well, who is giving love eyes to this teacher. I wonder if there's like a secret affair going on between them. We're gonna say hi to this lady as well. I think she is the parent of one of the students here. I can't remember who it is. It wasn't this teacher, it was this teacher, Anya Hawthorne, who is Atticus's parent. So it makes sense that he's super academic if his mum is one of the teachers, and he's literally over here doing extra credit work. I think we're gonna get on quite well with Atticus, to be honest. I feel like Maisie is gonna be like, I'm gonna get to class early and make sure I'm prepared, and then she sees that Atticus is already here doing his work and preparing, so she's gonna come and sit next to him, and we're gonna try and get to know him a little bit more, see if we can discover any more of his traits. We already know that he is an overachiever, so we're gonna try and see if we can discover anything else about him, although he looks like he's too busy writing on his journal, and class is actually starting, so potentially we'll have to do that afterwards. Oh my gosh, she's asking him about prom. He has the singing skill. Okay, interesting. I was expecting to like discover a trait of his, not a skill of his. And he looks like he's a little bit bored because we did ask him twice, which is completely fair. Now he's thinking about woohoo. Right, okay, we're sitting at the back next to Owen, who was the other one that we got along quite well with, so maybe we can try and get to know him. And I think she is maybe showing off a little bit by getting out her book and be like, I am just as prepared as you are, Atticus, but then straight away gets out her phone just to see, you know, just to check her social bunny as well. But she's like, I'm so ready for this class already. She's just trying to show off as well. It was going really well until our teacher decided not to show up to class. He was too busy flirting with Kira, but it looks like he is coming over now to, you know, to actually teach us that, oh yeah, I've actually got a class that I need to be teaching. It's over in 20 minutes, but he's like, oh yes, I should be teaching you your language arts. Maybe they were just doing like a little bit of independent study, but I can't believe he was just busy over there flirting. I completely forgot to have Maisie actually eat this lunchtime. So she's a little bit peckish, but she can get food when she heads home. It won't be too long now. Hopefully she's had a good day at class today. She's got a gold level, so it'll be good if we can get this grade up. I never normally get my grades up when we're actually at school, but she has moved up into the excellent category. And Emma is yelling at our friends. She's made Isabella sad. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I know Esme's a little bit of a mean girl as well, but to yell at Isabella, who is our best friend, I think, sorry Emma, I think you're out of the club. Like, we are not going to stand for that. And then it leaves up no extra space, who I might even add Owen into because we got along quite well with him and he is sat right next to us. And oh, I can't actually add him. Okay, that's a little bit awkward, but I still think we're gonna ask him right in front of Emma to be like, Emma, I'm sorry, but if you're gonna be yelling at everyone, you can't be in our friendship group. Instead, Owen, do you fancy joining? And he's like, yes, definitely. You kidding? I'd love to join your friend group. And now he is asking us about Woohoo. Of course he is. But yeah, Emma, no, especially if you're going to be yelling at Atticus as well. No, thank you. I think it's time for us to head home and, you know, continue working on Ezra's garden. He's been at home all day by himself and he's actually been looking after himself pretty well. So we've got plenty of energy for him to continue, you know, working on that garden. It looks like we can already evolve some plants. That is so amazing. It might just be these ones, but that is really, really good, and it means we've only got 2 more that we need to evolve now, and then we're on to the next part of our aspiration, and Ezra's already got his gardening to level 5. I think we're going to be completely fine with this. We are going to be fine. I think we're going to come over as well and bond with the bees, we'll sell the honey, and that's our queue completely lined up. Maisie is in here, she just went to use the bathroom, and she's going to grab herself a slice of pizza. Then she's got work in 5 hours, so she's got plenty of time, so I think she's probably going to do her homework as that is part of her aspiration. We want to get this done 5 times so she can move on to the next part. I love that Maisie's come upstairs to do her homework, but she's obviously got her computer right here, so we're just going to ignore the fact that that is clipping. But I love that she's come up here. She's listening to some tween pop while she's working on it. Oh, she's so sweet. I love her. And Ezra is just having a great time out here working on his garden some more. I have set up a birthday party for him. So that'll be tomorrow at 4 p.m. So Maisie will have time to get home from school and get herself sorted. He is supposed to be starting his new job tomorrow, but that finishes at 4. But because it's a custom career, I think you can technically work from home, so I might have him do that so he doesn't have to worry about, you know, being late for his birthday party or anything. But we do need to actually, oh, he's being stung by bees. Okay. We do need to start a fitness club so that we can get a promotion. So I am going to have him start a new club. He has created the club Solana Fitness, and I had it so that you have to have the active trait to join. So we've got Cash, we've got Piper, and we've got Lucy involved because these guys are all active, and I wanted it to be like quite, I don't know, what's the word? I didn't want it to have loads of random sims that he doesn't know if he's just starting out his personal trainer career. So I felt like he'd probably reach out to his friends who are pretty active as well and just be like, is this something you'd be interested in? We can, like, you know, meet up, we can work out and stuff together. So we have got that started. I don't know how often we're actually going to use it. We just kind of needed it for a promotion. So he has got all that set up, and then, you know, if we do go to the gym, we can invite them out and we can all work out with each other. Oh my, this is not a good look, Ivy. She said, hey, yeah, it's been a while, but listen, I can't stop thinking about you. I need you in my life. Anyways, do you want to get back together with me? Ezra is a little bit awkward, so he wouldn't just ignore her, but he's definitely, like, not into her. He knew it was a rush to get into that relationship. And, you know, she ended up being a criminal. So I think he's more like, yeah, let me think on it. But she's like, take all the time you need. I'm here for you. And that's just his polite way of going, yeah, it's not going to happen without saying no directly. But he is just out here, you know, discussing some thorny issues with his oversized crops. As it does increase his gardening and it hopefully will increase their quality as well. But I noticed he does actually want to play football, so potentially we could actually go out in the day tomorrow for his birthday while Maisie's at school, because obviously I want him to work on his garden, but that's not going to take all day and the party's at 4, so maybe we could go to like a gym in Windenburg, as Windenburg is like town next door to us, and then he can meet up with his club and they can work out and they can play football. And I thought, you know, that could be a really fun thing for us to do. Maisie has finished her homework and she is pretty tired, so she is just going to have a bit of a nap before she has to start her first proper shift as a streamer. So I'm not too sure what her like task's going to be. I think I'm going to have her work from home though, so that she can do everything here. I'm hoping so, at least. I think it's usually just like stream this game and then she can just do that from home instead of going off onto a different lot, or have her like leave, because if she's a streamer it makes sense for her to do it from home and not leave the lot and go somewhere to do it. So I think that just makes the most sense. Ezra is just enjoying a little bit of late night meditation. I feel like this would definitely become a part of his like routine to meditate every night. He's like really pleased that Craig introduced this to him because he's really connected with this. I know that might sound a little bit funny, but I just feel like he needs this time to bring himself back down to earth. It's time for Maisie to start her first shift, so she needs to update online bio with a business headshot. Okay, so I believe to do that she needs to take a selfie, which she can definitely do that. And oh, Ezra, we just got a little pop-up. I'm gonna have to check that out in a second, but oh, look at her. I think this is the perfect headshot for her. It shows off all her medals, but it also shows her like her studying and her computer and everything. I think this will be our headshot. And so she is just doing that now, and that is her job complete. So she technically starts her shift in 26 minutes, but she has already done all she needs to do. So I think she is going to come over and live stream Crypt Creeper that she started this morning before school. She's going to give that a go. Because she should get some money off that, she should get some followers, and it will also increase her entrepreneur skill. That was it. While meditating, Ezra Solana came up with a new idea for baiting a hook. He gained some fishing skill. Oh, that's so cute. After he was fishing with Maisie the other day, he's thinking a little bit more about it and like how he enjoyed it. He's like, maybe we could try going to this place next time. But once he's got this skill up, I am actually going to have him come over and examine the scarecrow and have a chat, because it'd be really cool if we could become friends with Patchy, because then he could help us with our garden a little bit. Oh my goodness, I bet that person thinks Ezra's a proper weirdo just speaking to his scarecrow. Ezra's already developed a friendship with Patchy, which is so good, but then he's going to come over and grab himself some food. It looks like Maisie is also, oh my gosh, Ezra, you definitely need to come inside, please. Let's change out of those clothes because I'm not having you freeze to death. What is it with these guys having near-death experiences? Maisie is helping herself to a bit of fruit and yogurt parfait. She must be on a little bit of a break. I did notice that she got 9 followers from her stream, which is amazing. And then I think when she's eaten, she might... should we go upstairs? Should we do another little stream? Because it didn't actually take her too long to do. So I think she's going to come and sit back upstairs and do another stream. Maybe we'll do... Should we live stream? No, I don't want to do one with friends. Not this time of night. We'll do The Sims Infinite, and then she can go off to sleep while Ezra is just enjoying himself a slice of pizza. He's feeling so good. He's got controlled emotions. It's officially spring cleaning day. We've got a notification that Marlo is growing old. To be honest, I don't really like him anyway. After he gave Maisie rabid rodent fever, so obviously we're gonna make sure he has a good end to his life, but I'm not gonna buy an age extending potion or anything like that. So she is though gonna make sure he has food. So we're gonna come and give him a treat, and maybe we'll just talk to him in his cage instead of getting him out. But then she can come over and get herself some leftovers before she goes off to school. Our garden is looking incredible today. So Ezra is going to come downstairs straight away and sell everything and then start tending to it. It is obviously part of spring cleaning, and that's even better that we might head out with our friends and do a little bit of exercise later. Perfect, yes, he can work from home, so he just needs to work out. which we can definitely do. So once we've done all of this and Maisie has headed off, I think we'll grab ourselves some food and then we're going to head to the gym. It looks like our oversized crops are also ready to sell. They're not massive, but they're making decent money. So we're going to sell these all and then we can get some more oversized crops as well. But oh my goodness, we're actually going to be able to afford our bills. Unfortunately, these aren't too expensive. So I think we'll go for one of each of the cheap ones. And then we are going to plant our oversized crops. But oh my gosh, we can afford our bills. So we're definitely going to make sure we pay those off and then water these. And then I think that's pretty much everything this morning. Maisie's friend hasn't studied for the big exam today. Since she's taking it earlier in the day, Maisie could easily remember the questions and slip her friend the answers. Should she do it or just let the friend figure it out? I think Maisie, she wouldn't share the answers. She's competitive, she wants to be the best, and she doesn't also want to get caught by the teacher. So I don't think she's going to help. I don't know which friend it is. It could be Isabella, but I don't think it would be because it says they haven't studied for the test. So it's probably like Jen or Jenna or someone, but I don't think we're going to help. And it says Maisie refuses, blaming the teacher. She's heard that you can't get anything past that guy. The friend understands and doesn't blame her at all. Okay, good. I'm pleased the friend's not mad at her or anything, but I don't think Maisie would want to do that. She wouldn't want to risk her own, reputation or anything. But oh my gosh, I love the light here in Henford. Look how cute Ezra's looking out here today. I guess since moving to the new house, Maisie has decided she doesn't want to do her dishes anymore. And oh my god, the bees have followed Ezra into the house. Oh my gosh. But yeah, she used to always clean up her dishes when we were in the city, but she's decided she's not going to now. Maybe she's going through a little bit of a phase, a little bit of a rebellious thing. Ezra and his club have made it to Windenburg. This is actually the spa gym lot that he came to for his little romantic weekend away with Ben. So it's a little bit awkward being back, but he's here to work out and this is the closest gym to him. So we are here with Piper, Lucy and Cash. So we are coming over straight away to do a little bit of boxing. So I'm intrigued to see what these guys do, but we have been paid 240 simoleons for that, which is amazing. We are kind of broke because we did pay off our bills, but at least that is one job done. It looks like Lucy is coming over to do some boxing as well. Cash is going to go and do some rock climbing, and Piper is working on the machines. But it's really cool that we're all here again. It feels mad seeing Cash and Lucy again, but we did reach out to Lucy to try and be more friendly with her again, and we met up with Cash at the romance festival. We've always been close with Piper as well. So it's nice to see them, but obviously we are a personal trainer, so why don't we come over and send bees to attack? No, we're not going to do that. We are, though, going to stop boxing and we're going to come over and we are going to mentor Lucy with her boxing. Be like, oh, we've got loads of experience with this and, it'll be really good if people see me showing you what to do and everything, even though she is definitely an expert already. But he is just wanting to show off that he is a good personal trainer, see if any prospective clients want to check him out, the way he's teaching, his positive workout methods, and look at the way he is watching her work out. Honestly, he was feeling flirty. He's feeling love school. He's ready for some woohoo. Of course he is. He's busy watching Lucy working out. Where's the camera going? Oh my gosh. Ezra is not flirting, I promise. He is just flattering her and feel like your workout style is really improved. You're doing really, really well. And he is just discussing some fitness techniques with her, just trying to hopefully have other people listen to their conversations, and he has discovered that she's got the fitness skill. We already knew that, but he did also want to play some football, so maybe we could actually come over and kick the soccer ball a little bit with Lucy. Why not? I mean, it might not be the most professional look doing it inside the gym, but if anyone sees, they can see that we're over here showing off our skills. He's just wanting to really impress everyone and maybe a little bit impress Lucy, because we still need to work out what's going on with her. I'm definitely going to check in her household, but I don't think things are going to work out with her and Paul. Not after everything that I've kind of already seen and discussed. I feel like their relationship has probably reached its end, so I just need to actually do that. She's still wearing her engagement ring again, probably just for show, but also because I haven't taken it off yet. But I think, oh my gosh, someone's dying. The gym trainer's dying. Oh my gosh. Well, maybe I'll open up a position for Ezra to start working here. But that's not good. That's what you get for swimming in the cold, but it's really awkward. The gym trainer's just died and there's a werewolf over here to witness it, but I guess Ezra's like, does that mean you've got a job offering now? But these guys haven't even noticed, and it's 2:30. We haven't got too long until the party, so I think we're actually going to stop doing this for now. We're going to end the gathering and thank our friends for, coming to join us, our first ever day as a personal trainer. Everyone's just out here sobbing and he's like, I feel like something's going on right now. And I tried to leave the lot, but we can't actually do that while someone's dying. So instead, he's just going to go downstairs and Kitty's her. Oh, that's awkward. We're just straight up ignoring her. But we're going to go and use the bathroom, ignore Kiri, ignore the werewolf, ignore the dying person, and instead just go shower. We haven't got too long until the birthday party, and Maisie's got her grades up to A. Oh, that's so good. I am going to have her make sure that she looks after herself a little bit before we head back home, but we will be going home as soon as we can, as soon as this person is officially... Oh, okay, it looks like they've been raped. We should probably be able to go home now. Ezra is back from the gym now, and he is just doing a tiny little bit of gardening before the party starts. We've brought the stereo outside, and he's going to do a little bit of grilling because it's quite a nice day, and I thought he'd probably want to spend his birthday outside. I had asked Maisie to go and bake a cake for him, so she is going to come over and make a jam and strawberry sponge for her dad's birthday. She does want to be friendly with him as well, which is really sweet. She knows it's his birthday, and she's like, I just want to make sure he's having a great day. And it's time for the party to begin. So Maisie has got into this cute little dress. It looks like she's got some arm hair growing through. She's officially going through puberty now, bless her. And Ezra, he is still out here just sorting out his garden, and he's going to get changed as well. But everyone has started to arrive. Still can't get over the fact that Valerie is an elder, but we've got Cash here as well. We have invited our friends who came to join us earlier. We've got our dad, we've got our sister, we've got everyone. Malia is not looking very happy right now. And Maisie has finished the sponge cake, so we're going to put it in the centre of the table and add some birthday candles. It looked like Craig was coming in to have a chat with her, so I think we are going to go back over and speak to him. And I think we're going to bring the cake outside, and it looks like Ezra's doing all of the gardening. I thought he was just doing one of them, but he's like, sorry guys, just wanted to finish off a little bit of gardening before you all got here. And oh, she's giving her grandma a hug. That's so sweet. Let's put some music on. Oh my god, we can ask Craig about being old. That's really funny. I definitely think we need to do that. And then we want to come over and we want to have a chat with our dad, brighten his day a little bit, wish him a happy birthday. Oh my gosh, look at these two. Oh, this is so adorable. Look at them. Oh, they're so cute. And it looks like Elliot in the background is breaking a little bit. But Ezra, where are you coming to put this food? You're walking over to everyone to leave it there. It looks like everyone's hugs keep breaking. But Lucy is here. She's looking very glammed up. She is talking with Piper by the looks, but I suppose they probably met each other for the first time today. But we do want to... Oh, it looks like they're chatting. They seem to get along quite well, which is nice. Bless them. And it is time for Ezra to blow out his candles. Everyone's already out here, so I can hear them all celebrating, and Maisie is singing. And there we go. Ezra is officially becoming an adult now. Oh, I love that everyone is here to celebrate with him. I can't believe he's an adult. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's getting old. But why don't you come over and let's call everyone to the meal. Valerie has not waited to be invited to eat. She's just taken a slice of the cake. He's like, come on guys, come over. Maisie has made this gorgeous cake. And he's coming to sit next to his mom, bless. He can enthuse about cakes. That's so cute. And Ezra is once again feeling really lustful, like he is ready for some woohoo, just as he starts talking to Lucy. Okay. Woohoo. Let's flatter her a little bit, but no, Lily, so you can't join. But oh my gosh, honestly, these two, I think they're just I think they're soulmates. I think they are. I was never ever planning for them to get back together again, especially after Lucy got with Paul. I just didn't think it was going to happen, but they just keep finding a way back into each other's lives again. So I wonder if once she's got to break up with Paul first, and we know that's going to happen, but I wonder if they should maybe get back together again, potentially. I just feel like they're so drawn to each other, and she's feeling admirative. They're so close again, got amazing compatibility. I think that's what the game wants to happen. And I can tell you now, 100% honesty, I had not thought he'd get back with Lucy again. Like, I already did the whole thing with Valerie and Kyle, like, where they knew each other as teens, and then they drifted, and then they got back together. I wasn't expecting to do the same with Ezra, but I don't know, I just feel like it makes sense. I just feel like it makes sense for them. And Ezra, it's your birthday and he's just cleaning up all his dishes. I suppose it is spring cleaning day after all, so he's like making sure he does it all. And Maisie has actually had an awful spring cleaning day. She is desperate for the toilet. I was gonna have her do some working out, but she needs the toilet really, really badly, and then maybe afterwards she can come over. And does yoga count? I think it does. Oh, and I forgot that she's actually got work, so she is gonna work from home again tonight. She just needs to update with another headshot, but I liked the last one. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we can technically just upload the same picture again, but a different version of it. So I think we're just going to do that because why not? I liked the last one, but she does want to come over and do a little bit of yoga, a little bit of working out today for spring cleaning. Ezra's started to feel a little bit sad, bless him. Maybe it's because he's realised he's getting old and he's like, oh my gosh, all these years, and I'm only just doing what I wanted to do. He's decided he wants to go and cry it out in bed. But he's like, oh, I feel like I've wasted all my years and I'm only just starting it, but it's better late than never, Ezra. And he just needs a little bit of time to let his emotions go out. It's not birthday if you're not crying, right? Maisie has finished her yoga and she is now doing a little bit of cleaning up as well. She's decided to clean up the rest of that cake, so I guess no one else is having any of that, but she wants to have a decent spring cleaning as well, and she doesn't want her dad to be left doing all of the jobs. But it's so cool just seeing everyone chat with each other. Like, we've got the twins over here, we've got Cash and Craig just sitting on the floor chatting with each other. Valerie's out here talking with Malia and Kyle and Esme and Eleanor. Yeah, it's really nice seeing everyone. And Ezra, he's not crying anymore. He is just instead dancing in Maisie's room. No, if you're gonna dance, like, come downstairs and dance out here. Maisie actually has a want to chat with Elliot, which is really sweet. So she's just coming over to say hi to him, spread the word on the side hustles. I think that increases her entrepreneur skill as well. She is just sharing some photos with him. Maybe like, this is my new headshot, my new profile picture, my streaming. What do you think? He is a geek as well, I believe. Yeah, so these two are probably geeking out over the new video games. And while Ezra is over here just dancing with his mum at the end of the birthday party, I think I am going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It will mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone. I just wanted to say I popped into Lucy's household to end things with her and Paul, and she is feeling lustful and she wants to chat with Ezra. So I think this needs to happen. The first thing that pops up is argue about differences. Oh my gosh, okay. Lucy is finally putting an end to her romantic relationship with Paul, and hopefully it's going to be amicable. He is really, really sad, and so is she, because it's always going to be hard the end of a breakup, but they have agreed to separate amicably.